What's up, Bernie Steven here? Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into Prison Break, episode number 1 of season number 2, called Manhunt. Of course, we are out. We have broken free of the prison, and now we are on the run. As always, if you like what I do here, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions if you want them. Pretty much, yeah, we're on the run. So most of you guys actually thought last episode was really, really good. I think I gave it a pretty good score. I think last episode, for the most part, was everything did well. I didn't love the ending. I didn't love the outcome of everything. Of the crew with the plane, and I don't know. I feel like it was building up to a different kind of payoff, and I didn't love the payoff that we got. Some of you guys understood my perspective on that, and kind of were in agreement with me. But you guys also did like it, and I liked the episode. I just thought that building up to what we were building up, I thought something more was gonna come of it instead of we missed the plane. Sarah overdoses, and that's it. I don't know. There wasn't the tension and everything was built well, but I just wanted the payoff. But nonetheless, we're gonna hop in here. Hopefully, have a great time with this season as well. Yeah, let's just hop in here and have a good time. Pretty much. Here we go.
Read it to me if you could.
Michael Schofield, structural engineer, 5 years for armed robbery. Benjamin Miles Franklin, former U.S. Army, 8 years for possession of stolen goods.
8 years?
We're gonna do is make it to the other side. What? Make it to the other side.
How the fuck are we supposed to do that?
Come on, guys. Come on. Run. Go.
Oh, whoa, we're trying to get in front of the train? You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Speed, man. Get off.
Don't fall. Open fire, what the fuck? Oh, here comes fucking Phillips, jackass.
Where's the aerial unit? They're back on the ground refueling.
To take a good look at these faces. These men right here are now the 8 most wanted men in America.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is, man. None of us could go to our lives. This is why I didn't get...
You saw all those guys back there? The key is there back. Don't think I don't know where you were going either, Schofield. Where am I going? Oh, I don't know. Utah? When would you plan? Wait, what money?
He was right next to you, Scope. Like, Michael? Of course he heard.
Gordon.
It's a little early for the FBI.
I know this
to be
actor.
showing up, don't you think?
Where do I know you from?
Look, I get it. It's still your
Bunch of stuff, I
investigation,
think.
but once those criminals
90s
cross state
action
lines, it'll
movies.
become a federal matter.
Yeah, well, that is not going to happen.
I feel like I like their romance, but I feel like that wasn't the driving force of why she did what she did. I feel like the driving force was more her oh yeah, I forgot your fucking hand is all messed up. I feel like the driving force was more like the corruption and her fucked up father.
On a trail is that by definition, you'll always be behind your prey.
Oh shit.
We'll see about that.
Why does he not like him? Why do people seem to not like this guy?
I assure you,
I wish they wouldn't have killed Nick. I like Nick with her. I don't know if I like her that much by herself. We'll see.
Good. Then you won't mind if...
See, everything had to be perfect, exactly as he drew it. I always sort of had the feeling that the whole thing was some sort of inside joke that only he was in on.
Why wouldn't Michael just be like, yo, I'll mail all of us and we good? Why the fuck is he playing this weird ass...
long road we took to get to the prison?
Hi. Hey, little one.
What are you doing?
What are you doing on her?
We're just fishing.
Hunting.
Yep.
Get away, Gracie. Get away. Get back.
Oh, fuck are your daughter?
Fox River.
Oh shit, you know.
Don't
Shit.
let move if you can muscle.
Well, you're gonna die because the bruiser's got a gun. Shit.
Sir, you stay where you are.
Calm down, Bruiser.
Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Let her go right now. Let her go. John, let go of the girl.
You can't shoot to the sky, dumbass. Let her go. Let her go back to her daddy.
Run to daddy.
You opened the door to the infirmary that allowed Schofield to escape, didn't you?
No, I was high and I left
Did
it
you have
open.
a sexual relationship with Schofield? No. But you had feelings for him.
No. Thought he
7
was
other
hot.
men got out, you know.
Dr. Marvin. Oh, he's gonna. He wants to get that shit reattached. What the? Good plan here, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Saturday we're not open. Your love is your weakness right now. And they know about it.
This is what I was saying before. I was like, what's the plan here? Who of you guys got people?
Get to Oswego.
I mean, Lincoln got his son, but his son's in jail now, so.
Way, Snowflake. It's not where Oswego is.
I want divers down in the river.
Really? Michael could have done any other thing besides that. But apparently he knows that he threw it in the river.
Those digital carriers don't have cell towers way out here in West.
We took a car, didn't they? 1978 Grand Cherokee. Yeah. Which way they go? Up that way north toward Oswego. Oswego. Pardon me.
Schofield's paperwork. Get it, Jimmy. That credit card stuff.
Right here, Kevin.
We're going to Oswego, boys.
And they're figuring shit out mega fast. Michael's whole thing was he was super meticulous about making sure shit didn't go, shit was perfect, and then they're figuring shit out quick.
Thanks. Outsource the blame that belongs in your own backyard.
We couldn't really. I feel like we could have gone with the.
You're not the first correctional worker that fell for a con. Trust me.
We could have just said she was high and she forgot to close it.
You never cared. No, I'm it.
Nobody can undergo a procedure like this without an anesthetic.
Jesus, bro. You're about to just have a dead hand. Like,
Fletcher was the plumbing company that made the toilet Schofield took off to get out of his cell. Allen Bolt was the fitting. It's all
really? They're figuring this shit out quick?
Yeah.
It's
I
amazing.
don't like that they're figuring this shit out quick.
Right, Chance Woods. There a place in the vicinity with that name?
Got someone looking into it.
DOC's moving on a storage facility.
That was good. They made us. That was good.
Son of a bitch set us up.
Smart. Thank God, yeah. I was about to say, man, they are figuring shit out way too quick, yeah. Thank goodness for that. Your
Bring up the
mind,
census of this county.
your
Far back
mind
as it goes.
thinks so different. It's figuring shit out
Somebody's gonna
fast.
see us. Keep digging.
We're gonna go to hell, guy.
We gotta go to the cemetery. Now.
But why? Like, why? I'm not enjoying this episode, but I've enjoyed other ones.
But I figured you all. God, how did he know?
What I want to know. I mean, I know how he knows. He just figured it out through the tattoos, but what the fuck? And Lincoln got a busted ass face.
I'm sorry, do you know what time it is?
Sorry.
Who the fuck grabbed somebody like that? You would have got punched where I live if you did that. You just grabbed me like that? Like, no, the cops are in on it. You're gonna die.
B. Put the phone down.
What?
Mr. Stedman, take a few steps back.
Veronica. Veronica.
Oh my God.
He believed in people. What the hell? I don't get it, man. What? There's some choices being made right now that are kind of. They killed fucking Nick the same. Like, what the fuck? Literally, what was the purpose of any of this? Some choices that are annoying to me. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts on this one. They just straight up killed her. It's almost like the showrunner was like, all right, we got to get to this point, but we got to close as many storylines as we can so we can get to a point where we want to get to. That's what it feels like. It feels like we're just trying to wrap shit up. We're trying to push shit along so we can get to a thing that we want to get to.
Where he plans to run to, how he plans to get there, so when the time comes that he does get there, we'll be waiting for him.
Okay. All right. Well, that was episode number 1 of season number 2. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give that episode a 7. Probably deserves a 6, honestly. And it's a lot of the reason why I'm upset is more personal stuff. They made choices that were very odd. They introduced that guy, FBI dude, and I'm I don't care anything about that guy. So let me think. I'm gonna try to bring up the positives before I go into the things that I didn't like. All right, so the running itself, the plan and everything was solid, right? I liked all that. I liked the interaction with the little girl where we were threatening them. I like the whole the confrontation with the money is a hit or miss for me. We could literally say, hey, we're splitting this money. There's 5 of us, it's $5 million. We each get $1 million, call it a day. I'm glad that we're actually bringing up the fact that, yeah, Sucre and Ben, there's no fucking, y'all can't go to your families. What's the plan there? I'm glad that we are kind of talking about that. The Sarah stuff was fine, I guess. The Veronica stuff, I really didn't care about. Not even a little bit. I pretty much knew that what was going to happen. I mean, I didn't think she was going to get killed. I didn't see that coming. I just thought that they were going to be, the cops are bad, right? I figured that was going to be the case. I don't know. It's kind of hard to give it to really give it my things that I like, because a lot of the stuff that I just dislike of the choices. Like the execution was well, the acting was good, the pacing was pretty solid. If I would have cared about what was happening, the stuff with Teabag, I dug. We didn't get to see what was happening with Tweener or Haywire, so we'll see about that. Billick is Billick. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go into the things I didn't like about it. So if you guys are cool with that, can stick around. But I'm probably gonna go into the things I didn't like, or the choices that they made that personally for me, as somebody who really loved the first season and liked it a lot, liked a lot. I liked pretty much every episode. I don't think I had an episode that I didn't like. Like if I feel straight up, real talk, this is my least favorite episode of the entire series. Like, of all the episodes we've gone through, I think this is my least favorite episode. And because a lot of the other episodes were all build up, right? So I was waiting for the payoff. I thought the payoff last season wasn't great. I thought it was pretty good. I liked a lot of it, but the ending was not great. And you guys know me. I hold a season to a higher standard. The beginning of a season, right? The pilot episode, the first episode of every season, and the season finales, I always hold to a higher standard. They're supposed to reel me in, pull me in. As somebody who's been enjoying the hell out of this show, this episode didn't do that. This episode made choices that made me be like, I'm not as entertained with what's happening. So I'm going in with that right now. So that's what I mean. That's what I'm leaving. That's the feeling I'm leaving the episode with. But now I'm gonna get into the stuff that I didn't like. So we introduce an FBI guy. I love the chase stuff. The chase stuff was great. Love running through here. Love the running of the train. Love a lot of stuff. The Lincoln thing here was weird. Lincoln crossed over, and Sucre was the one helping us. He was like, "Come on, Michael, right?" but then it's Lincoln who brings him in. So Lincoln jumped back on the train to save Michael. A bit far-fetched. Literally, Fernando could have helped us, but we'll go with that. That's fine. Then let's see. We got press conference thing. Okay, we're doing the run. I didn't mind when he was talking and then they were looking at what the crew was doing. I didn't mind that. You know, what we're going to do. But then the money thing. The money thing, Michael thought it was $1 million. That's what he thought it was. $1 million between me and my brother. You find out it's $5 million now, right? So it could be so it's $1 million for everybody. You could literally say it's 5 of us. We each get $1 million. We call it a day. Now, Michael's perspective could just be, well, I'm not planning on bringing them with me. Like, they're not coming to Utah, but they need money too. So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, there's money. And Michael was acting like he didn't, like he was right next to you when the dude said it, when old man said it. So like, yeah, he know. Like, so Michael being like, you know, we talking about what? Yeah, he did. Like, what? Yeah, we do. Like, he just heard you. Literally, we just say, yo, we each get $1 million, call it a day, bam. And we could even say, we're going to go get the money and we're going to put it somewhere and you guys just got to trust us. Like, I don't know, there's a conversation that could have been had, right? To make it so that they don't distrust us. Another thing I didn't love was, okay, so I know she has a crush on Michael. And for no part of me believes she's fucking in love with Michael. I didn't get love from this, right? So for her to have in these dreams of Michael, it felt off. Because I never got the vibe that she was in love with Michael. They never built that up. They built up like, oh, they like each other. This could be something. They never built up love. So for her to have these flashbacks or these like dreams of Michael and then wake up because of it is a bit much. Whatever. We're doing the camping here with T-Bag. T-Bag's threatening. He put his hand on ice. For some reason, Billick doesn't like the FBI guy. Okay. You know, Billick's a dumbass. I thought this was a cool twist, right? This was a cool twist. Oh, the doors are all locked. We can't go nowhere. That's a cool little thing, right? Like he's like, oh, we can't leave. Me personally, I would have been like, oh, keep Veronica in the house for a while. Like have that build up for a couple episodes. That's what I would have done. Then they have these two guys. They already don't trust us because of the money thing. But what are we going to do? Go sit on a pier and talk about stuff secretly. How about we don't do that? We're all in this together right now. Let's like be smart, Michael. You are the smart one, even though you did make the dumb choices throughout. I like that he went after the tattoo artist. My problem with him is motherfucker was figuring shit out fast as fuck. Way too fast. Like what? Way too fast. He figured out the street names. He figured out a bunch of stuff. You then get this cool moment with the little girl and then a Bruzy kind of panicking, grabbing the gun. Awesome stuff. Then this whole scene here, what were the streets named? Do. What? No, that's not. That was corny. Come on, man. You don't got to be the show. The show hasn't really done too much corniness. I like this thing where he's threatening. He goes to a pet guy, and you know, oh man, we're gonna have to do a. He wants him to operate on him. Great conversations in the car. Billick being a dumbass. Then again, my man figuring shit out way too quick, right? Like. How 2 months ago and the landlord never fixed the wall. Okay. But he's figuring shit out really quick. Michael must have, why would Michael, like that would never be my guess. Michael threw it in the river. My guess has been like, okay, he had a lot of time to plan for this. He probably slowly burned the drives. He did stuff to it, but the guy was like, nah, he threw it in the river. Get me some divers. Billick thinks he figured out where they're going. This situation here, I feel Sarah could have come up with a better. He could have literally said, I was high in this. Not, I fell in love. I fell for the prisoner guy and left the door open. I feel like we could have lied here. But they were laughing about letting guy. I don't know. Then it goes to this thing with Fernando being like, oh, you love her. And he'd done it before. Like you fell for, I don't know. This was a weird scene to me. I didn't like the scene. It didn't do it for me. I don't know. So this, as you guys can see the way I'm talking, it's just the choices. It's very much a why would you make these choices kind of scenario for me, where like better choices were available. You know, she tries to warn her. He calls anyway. Why would he even threaten her with the gun if he knew the whole other thing about the cops? I thought this was a good scene as well, where he's like, I'm not just anybody, with the whole pain that he's about to go through. Go to the storage unit. I thought this was pretty. Rye Chancewood. I thought this was pretty solid as well, with the opening up in the thing, and we're not actually there. But then, miraculously, it's a name. I'm like, what, motherfucker? Like, what? You're figuring shit out too fast. Wait, why would they introduce a character like this? Like, I don't know. They didn't need it. Whatever. We were doing the thing, then we forgot, we got a car, we got passports, all this stuff, we're about to go. Dude shows up, chases us. Then we get the twist. Lincoln just happens to call Veronica right when it's happening. Veronica gets shot in the head. I like her reaction to it. I like her reaction to it here.
Thank God you're. Stay where you are.
Veronica.
But it felt more like we don't have any use for you this season. We're gonna write you off. Like, that's what it felt like. This really made her character straight up pointless as fuck. Like, that's how I feel about this right now. Like, this made me angry. Don't get me wrong, I didn't care about this storyline, really. I didn't care about this part of the story, right? Because once you got rid of Nick, it kind of made me not care about the story anymore. But this, it literally meant that everything she was doing was a waste. Straight up a waste. She gets no payoff, nothing. They kill her, they throw her in a bag. Like, I don't know, man. And then, my man, he's gonna figure it out, and that's the thing. So, I'm gonna be real here. I'm gonna give the episode a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6, honestly. This is by far my least favorite episode. They didn't do a good job for me with the choices that they made. I'm still really excited / curious to see what's gonna happen this season. But man, if I was watching this show, this would be one of those where I'm like, damn, okay, I'll give it a few episodes to see. It's one of those that makes me angry. It's like Game of Thrones ending, where like I was just mad at the choices. Even though I respect everything else that was happening and the execution, the acting, and everything, I thought it was all done well. But it's one of those where like I'm angry at the choices that were made. But that's my reaction. Sorry it wasn't positive. I usually am really into the show. I'm really, really happy with what they do. But yeah, but that's my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, Patreon for the full reaction, uncut and edited episodes if you want them. But I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later.